my little bagels, it is Domenica, and I am back with a, new video. It's not a speed paint today, because I've been recently looking back in, my old videos, and I saw that I had, one of, all my old, high school art, basically. And it's all in this binder. Look at this thing. This thing is, packed with stuff, and it's all, my old art. And I was looking back on my video, it was just, old, awful, lighting's horrible, so I just deleted that video. And I'm gonna make a new one with commentary, so that I can actually comment and stuff, and you can listen to me cringe, because this art is, a lot of this art is horrible and bad. Some of it looks fine, because, let me make a disclaimer, with this art, it was back when I was still, getting into drawing and stuff, so some of it's drawn by hand, other stuff is traced, or it's, the pose has been copied directly from a base, where, I drew it out and stuff, but you can, some stuff you can actually tell that I traced it, but yeah, that's what I'm just saying, because it was back when I was first getting into art. I don't trace anymore, I don't, because I don't like to, and it's not going to help me improve in any way, but yeah. So we're going to get into it. This first drawing is not a drawing, it is a print, and it was printed. It was of, an old character that I designed called Seto. I recently redesigned him, but that's how he used to look. And, what are these? I don't even know what's in this binder. Oh, look, it's Gareki and Nye from Carnival in an art style that wasn't even clearly mine, and that I don't even draw on anymore. But yeah. And then this is another old OC called Leo. Ugh. And we got somewhat similar to my current style. And then I think that was me trying to draw myself in the outfit that May wear. Yeah, in an outfit that May wears in Pokemon. In Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. This was me and my friend. I had drawn me and him in the outfit from Childish War. That's by Rin and Len. And then this was back when I really did drew my actual self in a way that I pictured myself. I don't actually have my physique is not like this. And I drew myself as a devil girl. Ugh, those feet. Ugh, look at those feet. Ugh. Hands are bad, but feet. Ugh. And then there's these cute little things that I just found online, so I was like, I'm gonna just redraw them. I don't know what they are, but yeah. And then I drew some Pokemon. These are drawn by hand. I will specify what stuff is drawn by hand. This was drawn by hand, no tracing. And then I found graph paper and started drawing pixel stuff, a lot of pixel stuff. Lots of Pokemon. Lugia. This, I think this was traced. I'm pretty sure this was traced. And it's not my original drawing, it's a drawing I found. I was like, that's cute, I'm gonna draw it. This was also traced. You can just tell, if you look at how I drew before and how something looked really good, it was traced. I will specify. This wasn't traced. This style was based on a art book I had. I don't know where the art book is. It's somewhere in my massive stuff, because I'm again not in a room that I normally stay in. But yeah, this will also be in parts. I'll probably go to about a certain point in this binder, and then if you guys want to see more, I will make more. So yeah, this is a Pokemon drawing. This is one of my Pokemon teams. I think it was in Platinum. Yeah, it was Platinum, because I traded out my starter for a Cyndaquil. And then this was, I think this was half traced. Yeah, I think it was slightly half traced. The only thing I changed was the face, so I did my actually little eye thing. This was drawn, and this is when I was getting into Danganronpa, when I first was getting into it, so I tried to make a character for it. Shit. That changed into 2 new characters you know of. Yeah, here she is again. She was the ultimate artist, and I think her name was Chaos. This was before my actual character Chaos was created. But yeah, that's her. She was supposed to be crazy, like Nagito. Cause this was the point when I was I'd finished Danganronpa 1, and I was just getting into Danganronpa 2, and I was like, Nagito. Not as obsessed as I am now, but I was like starting to like him, then I was like, oh no, I'm becoming obsessed. Beautiful. And then this is an old character. I don't know if I'll bring him back, but his actual name is Oliver, and he's like similar to Josh. I think that's what happened, is that Clara or Oliver became Josh. Oh, and there's that picture again. I like still traced, because you can like tell because the lines don't connect. And then this was kind of cute. These are all drawn by hand. They are traced, and then I was like, because I gotten into this like drawing little characters and then drawing like weird symbols around them and stuff. But yeah. And then Turtwig and Piplup. This is also traced. Like it was so bad. I did a lot of tracing back then. And then there's a really derpy looking pixel Pichu. And I think this is my Kip and Trico. I think this is Kaito. Yeah, this is supposed to be Kaito from Vocaloid. And then I'd gotten to a point where I was doing like a roleplay with a friend, and it was like a mix of like a bunch of different like fandoms. Like I think it was mostly Hetalia and like a bit of other things. But this was like a really long ongoing roleplay that we both had fun doing. And I had become a princess in it. So I kept drawing myself in like princess outfits. It was like so much fun. And then shit, I can't remember his name, but he's from Girls Bravo. This I was pretty proud of because this actually wasn't traced. Like I'd like found a screenshot, and it took me so long to like sketch this. Like this is like I sketched it out and then I did like a light box thing or whatever. Like I held it up to like a window and then inked it, or like I run over it with pencil gun and then inked it. But I was very proud of this. Like I was really proud of this. I was like, I want to draw him and I want to try a screenshot. But yeah. Oh boy. And this is when I started making Pokemon OCs. I don't do this anymore. But I found a cute picture of Riolu and then a Pikachu. And then I decided to... Oh no, it was when I was playing Mystery Dungeons and I got Riolu as my character. So I named my Riolu Michan, which is an old nickname that I had. And then I made Murasaki the Pikachu. Or the winged Pikachu. Oh, look at me, look at my teenage self. I'm still that much of a weeb, but not there anymore. And then this was my Leaf Green team in Pokemon Leaf Green. For that awesome Smexy team. And then here's a Pikachu looking at a Pokeball. Super cute. This wasn't traced, this was. Or wait, now. This wasn't traced. This was traced. I got that backwards. This was traced, this wasn't. Then we got the Pikachu's Rescue Adventure Team. It's one of the little shorts that plays before one of the movies. But yeah, this wasn't traced. Oh god! You can just tell what Pokemon isn't traced and what is. Ugh. I was still in that phase of making like really fluffy looking Pokemon, like ugh. And then I drew some Pokemon. These were based on their actual pixel sprites from Gold and Silver, the original Gold and Silver. And I was like, because they look so damn cute, I want to try drawing them like normally, and I did. I like Wooper and I like Hoppip, but I don't like Natu and Chinchou. And then this was one of my Pokemon from Soul Silver. Her name was Cream, and she was a Jumpluff. I love Jumpluff. This actually isn't mine. This is my mom. She drew a Pokemon because she was like, she had some paper and she was looking through one of my strategy guides. So yeah, not mine. And then here's a really derpy Pichu and Pikachu. Here's another Pokemon team that is traced. God, I did a lot of tracing back then. I'm so bad. I'm glad I learned my lesson. Yeah, this was traced. You can usually tell, like, if it looks like almost like actual art, it was traced. This wasn't. This is Petalil and Snivy. And then this wasn't traced, but this was based off another bit of art that I'd seen. Look how long that fucking tail is. Look at how long it is. It's so stupid. And look at me. I'm wasting paper. This was for a birthday present. This was for my friend. I'm not gonna say her name to keep privacy, but shut up, phone. I'm making a video. But this was drawn by a friend for my birthday, and it says, because before I was obsessed with Danganronpa and Nagito, I was obsessed with Romano and Hetalia. And here we go, more Pokemon. And yeah, this wasn't traced. This I actually used for, actually no, this wasn't traced. I remember now, because look, you can see like a faint hand thing. This wasn't traced. I remember this now. It's America from Hetalia. But I had ended up using this for an art project back in high school. I think my first year, or no, not my first year, my grade 10, that's what it was. I'd used this on an art piece. Yeah. And then we got a bunch of like the zodiac animals. These aren't traced. I didn't end up doing the horse or the dog, or the ox, or cow. Here's a picture of Romano, based on actual art. I can't remember. Yeah, this was traced. I found art and I just traced everything. I'm so bad. And then I drew me as a baby. It was based on that that roleplay I had mentioned earlier, where I was drawing myself as a princess. Some magic stuff happened, and I ended up turning into a baby in that. So I drew myself as a cute little baby. This wasn't traced. Yeah, it wasn't traced. Then we got Kirby and Prince Fluff, or Fluff, I can't remember his name. It's from Kirby's Epic Yarn. And then we got, yeah, the shipping between me and Romano, and nowadays it's the shipping between me and Nagito. But look how cute that is. I don't know where that line came from. Whatever. This wasn't traced. I just used a lot of bases back then. And then, neat. Neat. I'm just gonna leave that at that. Cringy. Thing is, I would still draw that, but with Nagito. And then in that roleplay, I had adopted a child. I named him Karina. Yeah, I somehow created a child in that roleplay, and we named him Karina, which means cute in Italian. But yeah. Oh, this is when I started getting into Disgaea. I really should try and get back into Disgaea, because it was actually a really cool game. We got Raspberry from Disgaea 3. I want to say 3. Nirel's gonna see this and she's gonna hate me if I get that wrong, but I think it's 3. So I do Raspberry. This is traced. Like, this is definitely traced. And then we got Mao from Disgaea as well. It's pretty cool. Because when I had gotten into Disgaea, I found out that Vic Mignogna, who voices Tamaki and Oron, Edward, and FMA, he had voiced in Disgaea, so I was like, I'm gonna go check that out, because Vic is a cool dude, and I like his voice acting, and I'd gotten into it, but I need to get back into it. But yeah. And then we got a little pipe fox spirit thing. I can't remember what I saw this from. It was from some anime, and I can't remember. I can't for the life of me remember. And then I was getting into drawing Japanese writing. Yay! And then oh my bad, my horrible anatomy. This is when I was still playing Project Diva, and it was a Project Diva F2nd that I got, and this was one of Miku's outfits, and I really like it. I actually want to make an outfit like this. But yeah. Horrible. And then I started watching another, and I love the dolls in it. Like, the really pretty dolls in that show are just so gorgeous. And then here's it again, really bad. These were both traced, because look how good that eye is. I still can't make eyes that nice. And then I started watching the show, I think it's pronounced Suki Show. But it's like there's no girls in this show. There's not one girl. I did not see one girl, so But yeah, these are the two main characters, and I found like this really cute style that I wanted to try and draw on. I do not take credit for it whatsoever, but yeah. So I drew some of the characters. And then here is Rin. I do not know what that like, I don't know what happened, and it's got on the page. Like, it's actually on the page, as you can see. But it's Rin from Vocaloid, and she's in her Alice in Musicland outfit. And then in that same roleplay, I created a little character called Micro, and he was like a little android bot thing. I think this will be the last drawing I show you, and if you want to see more, let me know. And then in that same roleplay, I had another child. We named her Emilia. And then this is supposed to be me drawing my friend as a Cheshire cat. And yuck. Yucky yucky. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. If you guys want to see more of this binder, give you like a little sneak peek. If you want to see more of this binder, let me know. Leave a like. Let me know in the comments if you do want to see more, because there's still all these sleeves, and then there's like all this back here. Like, there's a ton of stuff in this binder. But yeah, take care, my little bagels.